Noah looked like an idiot until it started to rain. Keep building. I'm Anthony and I'm gonna take you through today's PF Go workout. We're gonna start with box step-ups, push-ups, and burpees with a big jump. So we got a box here. What we're gonna do is kick one leg up, step down on the other, and go right back up. We want you to move these through relatively quickly. The only thing I wanna make sure of is that as you stand all the way up onto that box, the other leg doesn't come down or to rest until you're fully extended. So can you give me a bad one where you're coming halfway up and then her foot steps on? Right, we wanna make sure that you go all the way up and then plant that foot down. We have 20 reps alternating between right and left, and then we're moving on to box push-ups. So the lower you keep the box, the more challenging it's gonna be, but we want the elbows pinned nice and tight together, shooting straight back. She's looking down to the box, and we want that box to hit you right at the bottom of the sternum every single rep. After your 10 reps, we're gonna do burpees. This is not a strict push-up. We're gonna drop our hands down, kick back, all the way flop down to the floor, and then jump as high as you can. So Erica's got some good jumping skills here, but we wanna jump and reach. The higher you can make that jump, the better. We're assuming the first round you'll get kinda high, but that second round we want you to slam dunk it. So we'll go through that whole cycle 2 times, and then we'll move on to Russian step-ups, a walkout with a push-up, and some banded curls. Now, these Russian step-ups look a little bit different here. So what we're gonna do is put the right leg up on the box. She's gonna step all the way up and pick her left knee up into her chest, and then step back down. That left foot never comes in contact with the box. She's extra fancy in moving her arms as well, just like that. So she's gonna do 10 in a row on one side, then we'll do 10 in a row on the other. Now once we're done our 20 reps, we're gonna move on to walkouts with a push-up. So we're gonna spread the feet nice and wide. Our hands are gonna go flat on the ground. You're gonna walk out until you hit that nice, solid, comfortable plank position, and then walk, give a push-up, and then walk it back. Now as you press back, her knees stay nice and straight. We wanna get a nice high hamstring stretch in between every rep. Now after 10 reps, we'll give those pressing muscles a break and we have some curls. So what we're gonna do is put that band in a loop. You're gonna step on it with your feet. Now at the bottom, I want a little bit of tension. I don't wanna see it so loose that they're slack, just enough that your arms never leave tension. From here, pull the shoulder blades together, curl up to the chest, and lower right back down. 10 reps shouldn't be too bad. We just wanna get the muscles flowing in those biceps to get you all ready for today's workout. Good, after your 10th rep, we'll go through the step-ups, the walkouts, and the banded curls all over again, and it's time to move on to today's strength portion of the workout. Now, what we have is 3 exercises with rest in between. So we have 5 pistols in a row on each leg, then we have 9 to 12 push-ups in a pike. We'd like you to shoot for 12, but we don't want you to go any more than that. Our minimum number is gonna be 9. Then our last exercise is 15 hollow rocks before you get a full 1-minute rest. Now we have a couple ways to handle these pistols. Now we're gonna start with a regular pistol. 1 foot up and out, squat all the way down, all the way back up. Do one facing me, please. Notice her heel stays on the ground the entire time. Now, if you find that you can almost make it, what we're gonna do is put a little plate under her heel, just a little bit of a handicap. That should make this a little bit easier. Squat down, stand right back up. Excellent, thank you. She held her other leg out in front for a couple. She did a couple without holding. Either option is fine with me, but you have to drive out of that bottom heel. Now, instead of pistols, what we can do is stand next to this box, facing me. We're gonna hold that leg up like we're gonna do a pistol. We're just gonna lower down to the floor. Again, that leg stays nice and flat, then she uses that bottom leg to assist her a little bit. The more you use that bottom leg for assistance, the easier it's gonna be. Now our last pistol progression is gonna be a single leg squat to box. So standing on the floor right in front of your box, you're gonna lift that leg up. Now it's important to keep it nice and straight. You can lower down, tap your butt on the box and stand right back up, or you can lower down, relax, and then stand right back up. You have a lot of options here. We want you to pick the most difficult option that you can do on both legs, not just one, for 5 reps in a row. It's a lot of fun. It's a new skill. Have some time, play around with it before you get started. The best part is that after 5 reps on each leg, you get a 30-second break. That gives you some time to shake it out. Now, pike push-ups. This is our second exercise. 9 to 12 reps. We're gonna start in the same position that we did the walkout. The hands and the feet are gonna be a little bit closer together so she makes a TP. She's gonna aim for the top of her head to hit the ground. and press up and back. Now pause at the bottom for me. What we see is the head is the most forward, then the hands, then the feet. We don't want to see the head and the hands in a perfect line. Press up, push back, lock out, and reset. Now if this is too easy, what we're going to do is elevate your feet and put them on top of a box. This will make it a decent bit harder. In my opinion, these are harder than handstand push-ups. Now on this one, we want to try and line her hips and her hands up. Same idea, her head drifts forward and away, then she presses up and back into that finished position. One more, and back. Good, relax, thank you. Again, we want you to pick the hardest variation you can do for 9 to 12 reps across 5 sets. After you finish, shake those arms out, you're gonna need it. You have 30 seconds rest, then we'll go to hollow rocks. Now the hollow rock is the opposite of a plank. You're gonna be hollowed out, your feet and your shoulder blades are gonna be tucked in nice and tight off the ground. You're welcome to reach your hands up overhead and just rock. 15 reps, forward and back is 1, 2, 3. If the hollow rock is too hard, we'll compress and turn it into a tucked rock just like so. Good, thank you. Now, after you've completed all 3 exercises, you get a full minute of rest. That'll give you plenty of time to recover and prepare for the pistols or make an adjustment on each exercise so you can challenge yourself as much as you'd like. It's a lot of fun, it's some high-skilled gymnastics. We're really looking forward to coaching you guys through this workout live. Now, our conditioning piece for today, it's a 15-minute AMRAP, 20 weighted glute bridges, then we have 10 and 10 half kneeling single arm presses, then 20 band curls, and then a nice 45-second cardio recovery. Now, weighted glute bridges. We're gonna lay on our back, the weight is gonna rest on our hips, we're gonna drive the hips up into the air, little pause and lower back down. We don't want you to pause on the ground. Lower down, tap, and drive right back up. If you have a barbell, you're probably not gonna be able to lower your glutes all the way to the floor. We'll lower down until both plates tap the floor and then we'll hop right back up. So that'll take us through the first half. Now, we're gonna go into a half kneeling position. So her right hand is working, that means her right knee is down. From here, we just have a single arm overhead press. Drive up and lower, drive up and lower. We want the dumbbell in train track position or parallel running front to back. At the bottom, it touches your shoulders and you press up and lock out overhead. Then you switch arms, switch legs, do 10 on the other side, and then we'll move on to our band curls. Now from here, we're gonna stand up, take that band, loop it in between our feet, just like we did in the warm-up. If this is too easy for you, all we'll do is pick one foot up and we'll pull a little bit of tension in that band at the bottom and you can double it up. There we go. So Erica's super strong, so we're gonna make it extra hard for her. So she has her palms flipped up, she's gonna curl up as high as she can and lower right back down. We don't want any movement at the elbow, we want that upper arm pinned right into place. Good, relax. After those 3 exercises, we'll get on the bike, we'll get on the rower. You have to use your arms because we want those arms to get some blood flow back in them to get you ready to go for the workout. 45 seconds of recovery. Take a couple of deep breaths and get started right with those weighted glute bridges, kneeling presses, and band curls. Today's workout is a lot of fun. There's a new skill with that pistol. Have some fun with it. Have a great workout and a great rest of your day.